Brian. I'm Alex. I'm a registered dietitian. You able to find the office okay?
How's it going? Yeah, it was pretty decent. Not hard to find.
Yeah, some people complain because it's in a corner that's kind of hard to
It's
find.
off the map, but the instructions you gave me were easy.
All right, good. And what how is that? A sports team or something?
High school sports, yeah. I played
What?
baseball.
Nice. I played baseball in high school also for a little bit.
What position?
I did outfield and second base here and there. Like I could play every position.
Yeah,
honestly.
I pitched and played third.
Oh, you did? I pitched also a little bit. What's your favorite sports team for baseball?
Yankees.
Yankees?
Huge Yankee fan.
Me too.
I'm just going for the Mets right now since the World Series and all. But
Oh, you jumping the bandwagon a little bit?
the Mets are always going to be the Yankees' younger brothers, so when we're not in the game, I want them to do well.
Yeah, I'm a Yankee fan, but I'm not gonna follow the Mets. I'm a straight Yankee fan, but I actually was at a Yankee game back in August playing against the Twins, and they actually at least won the game, which was good.
The last one I went to was Derek Jeter's last home game.
Oh, you were there for that? Then you're lucky.
I was there. It was great.
Yeah, you probably spent a lot of money for those tickets then, right?
Yeah, it was. I mean, we
expensive.
sat in the bleachers, so they were the cheaper ones. But me and my dad, it was I don't know, 150 between the two of us. So it was fun.
Nice. And how long have you been a Yankee fan for?
Since I can remember it. I played baseball my entire life, and the Yankees were just a team I grew up watching.
Yeah, I've been a Yankee fan. Like my dad got me into them when I was about 5 years old. Been a Yankee fan ever since.
Nice.
So how can I help you out today, Brian?
Well, what happened was last week, I went to a doctor's appointment, regular checkup, and turns out I'm 25 pounds overweight and have high cholesterol, and apparently I'm at risk of a heart attack.
Well, okay. So how long have you been having these issues for?
I've never really thought there were issues. I would have thought it was perfectly normal. I know I gained 25 pounds in the last year and a half.
Okay.
But I never really saw it as a big issue. But now I'm kind of concerned.
And you've been having the high cholesterol and blood pressure for a little while now too, is what your doctor mentioned to you?
I mean, yeah. I didn't really think about it. I guess I've had it naturally the entire time, but I was never really checked for it. I never thought it would be an issue.
Okay. I mean, being overweight for extended period of time does cause cholesterol levels and blood pressure to stay high and continue to stay high until things are fixed. But what do you think is causing these issues to occur?
I mean, I don't necessarily eat terribly. I do get fast food breakfasts every once in a while if I'm in a rush to go to work and stuff. But I eat breakfast pretty much every day. I go to work and usually skip lunch because I'm just busy in the middle of the day, and I have a big dinner where I would grilled hamburgers or chicken, microwave something it's fast and convenient. So
Okay.
I don't really think it's has to do with eating wise necessarily, because it's not that bad. Exercise, I'd say, is probably the reason behind it.
You don't exercise
It's why I like baseball. I only had to run 90 feet at a time.
Yeah, it wasn't that. Okay. All right. So those are typical issues that I hear about a lot when it comes to people being overweight. How do you feel personally once your doctor told you about this?
I mean, it was kind of shocking. Like I said, I didn't think it was a problem, and it was kind of just a big wake-up call. So I wanted to get guidance as quickly as I can. It's scary.
Yeah, it is. I mean, no one wants to hear that they're at risk for, a heart attack or anything like that based on these things.
Terrifying.
Yeah, I understand, and it is one of the bigger killers in our population, but it's definitely a preventable and treatable condition that people have. So, in your mind, what do you think are some things you can do to fix these concerns that are occurring?
Yeah, I was pretty much planning on adjusting my diet. I wanted to get your opinions on that, because I know fast food probably shouldn't be around. The same thing soda, go to water pretty much.
Okay.
And, on top of that, I guess exercise. But even when it comes to exercise, I'm not I don't do it often at all. So I don't know what to do or where to start with that.
Yeah, those are some good things to look at. Personally, for me, I think definitely joining a gym would be good because that'll help you, get back into shape, obviously, and lower cholesterol levels and blood pressure and many other things, and just decrease your risk of cardiovascular disease significantly. And you did mention that you get fast food breakfasts every morning, right? Pretty much have to do that.
Every once in a while,
It's convenient.
It's convenient and cheap.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can definitely work on possibly just limiting that at first instead of, like you said, trying to completely cut it out. And also, we should probably think about adding lunch as part of your meals. And even though, I know you understand you're very busy and everything, it's definitely important we add another meal instead of just having 2 huge meals a day, and we can just start from there. So what do you think of those ideas, Brian?
I think they're reasonable. Like I said, I don't have experience in this, so I'm taking
Yeah.
your word for it. And like, I know it's gonna be a difficult thing. It's like a major life change because I thought everything was fine, and now like, I have to get serious about like changing it. So like, I know fast food being off it's gonna be tough because it's just
Yeah.
so convenient and easy.
100%.
Like water and like switching from like soda and like soft drinks to just like water. Like I think I could do it. My mom worked for Pepsi for like 31 years, so like I just
Okay.
kind of grew up drinking Pepsi all the
Oh,
time
okay.
because it was around and it was like free, so it was just always there.
Okay.
So like, I mean, it's gonna be like a difficult transition, but I think I can do it.
Okay.
As far as like exercise goes, I like join the gym. Just like I want to start losing weight first. It's a little intimidating.
Yeah.
Plus, I also like I don't know how to work out. Like I don't have a set list of things I want to do yet. So
Okay.
I gotta like come up with that before I go to the gym and not know what to do. You know what I mean?
No, I understand that it can be a little bit intimidating at first joining a gym when you're just starting out. So then if you're like uncomfortable joining a gym, do you have like another option possibly to do some exercise before you join a gym?
I have like a pull-up bar and stuff like in the doorway at home, and there's a
Okay.
treadmill in my basement. But,
Okay.
It's just so boring. Running's like not fun. Like that's why I like
Yeah.
baseball. I know how to run 90 feet at a time. Running's
Right.
like my least favorite form of exercise.
Well, that's a good idea actually. You know, you can just do the pull-up bar possibly and start off with that and just do like 30 minutes of on a treadmill a day, and then once you get more comfortable, then we can get you into joining a gym. So, how much weight do you want to lose per week, and overall, how much weight are you looking to lose exactly?
I mean, like per week, I'm not really sure. Like I guess anything would be progress, but I kind of want to lose like the 25 pounds I've gained in the last year and a half. I want to get back to like the average weight for like my height and age and stuff.
Okay. I actually have a friend that's a personal trainer, and once you're comfortable joining a gym, I can refer you to him and everything, and maybe he can just help you out with, since you said that you don't know how to work out yet, so I feel like you can be a good person to just
I'll
start
take
with.
you up on that offer. Like any help is like beneficial at this point because I'm literally
Okay.
like lost here, shooting blind.
All right, good. So then at the end of our session, I'll give you his card, and I'll actually contact him myself just to let him know that you'll be in the future contacting him then.
Perfect. I'd appreciate it a lot.
All right, good. So back onto the topic of going to these fast food places. What do you usually get when you go to them?
Well, I'm usually there in the morning, so it's generally breakfast, like either like breakfast burritos, like Taco Bell's breakfast now, like they do it.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, I
really
heard
good.
about that.
Their breakfast like crunch wraps are pretty decent.
Okay.
Like if it's McDonald's, you get like McGriddles and stuff, like bacon, egg, and cheeses and stuff like that.
Okay.
Bacon, egg, and cheese are like a staple.
And how many do you usually get on an average for
Like
breakfast?
an average morning, like 2 or 3 sandwiches, or like 2 or 3
sandwiches.
2 or 3 burritos, depending on where I am.
Okay. I think starting off, we can cut down to having 3 burritos or those bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches you get from McDonald's. We can do starting out with 1, and ultimately continue to like maybe cut back even more on the fast food eating. What do you think of that idea?
I like the idea. I know the goal is to like wean off them entirely at one point, but maybe like start slower and maybe like go to 2 first. Because I have a big appetite and I like to eat. Food's good. Everyone loves
Okay.
food.
Yeah, if that's more comfortable for you, that's a good goal. And if it's more comfortable for you, we can definitely start with that and slowly go towards that goal. So except for all the foods you get for breakfast, fast food, what more can you tell me in detail that you would eat throughout the day?
Usually after breakfast, like when I'm at work, I like to snack like Doritos or like any kind of like chips that are around. Like they're convenient and easy to eat. Yeah, so chips throughout like the day if I have a snack.
Okay.
More towards the night though, like I do like burgers. Like I'll eat 2 cheeseburgers generally.
Okay.
French fries to go along with it occasionally.
Okay.
It's like cheeseburgers are like staple food, and usually like towards like later in the evening, I'll try to like get dessert. Not immediately after dinner, like maybe like an hour after dinner, like a dessert, maybe like ice cream, like cookies and milk. I enjoy a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes both together. It depends how I feel.
Okay, and how much would you consume like at once with like the ice cream and cookies?
Like cereal bowl of ice cream. Like I don't necessarily know scoops, but like cereal bowl cookies like 7, 8.
7, 8. Okay. So based on what you just said, what do you think are some things that can be changed on what you eat on a daily basis?
Generally like alternative snacks, I think might be a good idea. It was really like weird. Like saying it out loud kind of makes you realize how like unhealthy it really is.
Mm-hmm.
So I think like alternative snacks. If you have like any suggestions as to what those are, and like just portion control, I guess could be helpful a lot.
Okay. Personally, what I think we can do is maybe add a meal for lunch. As much as like I know you say you're busy,
Yeah.
maybe we can have you just make a prepared lunch already at home before you come instead of snacking all day, because it just adds calories that aren't healthy. Obviously, eating Doritos and all this other stuff is just empty calories. And when it comes to like what you're eating for dinner and dessert, I feel maybe we can start with keeping the cheeseburgers, but maybe we can add more leaner meats like chicken and salmon, and instead of having fries as a side, we can put on the side maybe some broccoli, add some fruits and vegetables into your diet, because it seems like you don't get enough throughout the day. And then for dessert, we'll pretty much start by cutting back a little bit on how much you consume for dessert, and ultimately work towards maybe limiting the amount of dessert you have per week. What do you think about those ideas to start out with?
I mean, like they seem reasonable, and I know it's like something I have to do. Like finding time for the meal in the middle of the day is difficult because, like I said, I'm busy with work and stuff. But like a sandwich in the morning, if I pre-pack it, should be fairly easy to set up. And,
Yeah.
Like, I'd seriously consider doing it. As far as like dinner and stuff goes, I'm not a huge fan of vegetables. I'm more of like a meat and potatoes kind of guy.
Yeah.
Like, to the meat, but yeah, I could definitely try to introduce vegetables and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, we can just start by giving you a variety of vegetables to try, and then see which ones you like, and then when we do find those, we can just include them in, every meal if we can. And you like fruits? Do you have any fruits that you like?
I do like fruits, so I'm not allergic to any, so I enjoy like bananas and pineapple a lot.
Okay.
Pineapple I could actually grill, so it'd probably go pretty decent with a burger.
Alright, so that there's another thing, so that's okay.
Yeah, it's an idea.
Okay, and with the dessert thing, like I said, you okay with like starting with cutting back on it? Because I know you like your sweets.
I like sweets, but it needs to be done, so I could like try and wean off it, or like reduce the portion size to an extent.
Okay, good. So getting the impression that you're okay with these goals that we've been kind of talking about this whole time.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm serious about getting healthy and back to like the average, or like what I should be for my like height and age and stuff. And I just want to like reduce the risk of the heart attack and try to like get healthy again.
Okay, good. So kind of like to just summarize what we talked about. So we're gonna start with getting into physical activity, and like you said, you want to start at home, work out on the treadmill, try to do like half-hour a day, and you do the pull-up bar, like because you like to do that. And when you're comfortable, you'll join a gym. And with your breakfast, I know you like your fast food, so we're gonna try to cut back. Starting by having 3, we're gonna have 2 instead, since you got a big appetite, you said. And we'll figure out ways for you to make your lunches, because you say you're very busy throughout the day, so that it's more convenient and healthier alternative than snacking all day before dinner. And like we said, also for dinner, we'll try to add more leaner meats that you can grill, like fish and chicken, stuff like that, and find some vegetables for you that you like, since you're not a big vegetable guy, and add more fruit, obviously, too. And we're gonna see if we can cut back on the soda too, and add more water into your diet. And also with dessert, like I said, we'll try to cut back and ultimately limit the amount of dessert you have each day. So does that all sound good to you?
Yeah, it's pretty much what we went over. And if we just like write it down, make a list for myself, and I can start doing it as soon as possible.
That's good that you're very committed to this, because in a process like this, there needs to be commitment and wanting to make the change. So that's it for us. On my way out, I'll give you my friend's card, so that when you're ready to contact him, you can start training with him, and we'll go from there. And if it's alright with you, I'd like to give you a call in like 3 days to see how everything is going, and see if we might have to make some adjustments or anything like that. Okay, so I'll get your number at the end, and we'll have you come in next week, and we'll go over everything and see if there's any adjustments we have to make, and see how everything is going. Alright, so it's good to meet you, Brian. I'll see you soon.
Thank you very much. Thank you.